Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Nathan with mastersofmusic.com. For this video, I'm going to post a review of the iRig UA. This is a specialized guitar interface designed for Android devices that run Android 4.2 and up that have USB OTG support. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the hardware here a bit, and then I'll embed some audio samples and show the software the second half of the video. So as far as the hardware goes, it's really small. Obviously, it's a handheld portable device so that you can take it everywhere. It's very light. It only weighs like less than 3 ounces. It's very light. So that's the only downside, is it's just like basically plastic. I was kind of hoping for a little bit better build quality since it's $100, but they do sell for like $60 from some places like Amazon. I guess they don't come with the same software or something. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, we've got the guitar connector down here on this end. We've got the headphone jack right there, so you can also plug in, like if you wanted to plug in speakers, I was using this to connect to speakers directly. You know, you can use different adapters, and it's got the 3.5 millimeter jack on there. So for this video, I'm mostly going to be using this line adapter. I'll plug it in here, and then I'll be able to record this through an audio interface. I'll plug this into my audio interface to be able to record it, because there's really no way to record this on the device unless you have a Samsung audio device, and those are very few and far between. So I cannot record using the iRig UA, or the iRig UA Amplitube app. It doesn't have any recording ability for like regular Android devices unless you have a Samsung audio device. So then on this end, we've got the USB port. This is how we connect it to your Android device. You can also connect it to a computer just using a regular, USB to micro USB connector. They try to make it sound like you need some specialized connector that costs $20, but you can just use that. So once you get it powered on, it has this indicator light to tell when it's running. And when you're playing guitar, it will indicate if you're clipping or not. So you want to keep it out of the red, because it'll go into the red. You actually want to keep it in the orange. It'll turn orange, and it also turns green for lower input. So that's how the indicator light works. So then up here we've got the volume dial for the headphones. Like I said, you can plug in speakers as well. So you got the dedicated volume dial for there, and it also has an auxiliary port, so you can like connect an audio source to this, like connect it to your phone or whatever, and then you can stream music into it and listen to that and jam along with it. One thing about the iRig UA is it only works with the Amplitube, the specialized Amplitube UA version of their Amplitube app. So they have some other Amplitube apps like the free one and like the Samsung one. So with this UA, it works specifically with the UA app because this does all the processing off device. So it's not doing any of the processing on your Android device. It's doing it right here. So that's why it has the specialized app for it. So that helps make latency nice and low. It's like less than 2 milliseconds or something like that. So you don't have any issues with delay using this device, which is nice. Alright, so I've got this plugged into my Android device. I'm going to switch over to screen capture mode so that you guys can see the app in action instead of on a crappy camera recording it here. So yeah, let's switch over to that now. So like I was saying, the iRig UA uses a specialized version of Amplitube for Android called Amplitube UA. It has some included free gear. You can also purchase some additional gear. The included amps include, there's a clean amp, a crunch amp, we've got a lead amp and metal, and then there's also a bass amp. So you can buy some of these other ones right here that are grayed out. Those are available in the IKEA store. So all the add-on purchases, they're like $5 to $10 each. It's kind of expensive since you can only use them within this app as far as I'm concerned. But so like you have the different cabinets as well that go along with your amps. You can just tap the cabinet to switch through the cabinets. There's 5 of them in here. And then you got 2 different microphones. You can just tap the microphone to switch out the mics as well. There's also a section of presets right here. You can save 15 presets. It comes with 12 set up, and then you can put 3 as your own, and of course you can override these ones as well. So the way the interface works is it lays out your amps and your pedals up here along the top row. You can actually reorganize these with the exception of this first slot right here. You cannot move that slot around, but these other 3 slots you can move around to change your tone up a bit, or if you want to have this delay in here, it does change up your sound, putting those in different order. And down here at the bottom of the screen, it's got a tuner. So if you tap there, it gives you your tuner option, and you can turn it on and off. So the first thing you want to do when you fire this up and you plug in your iRig UA device is you want to set the input level, make sure it's set right. You do that here in settings. Make sure you're not getting any clipping. So some different things about these pedals is, like, they're not like normal pedals like when you're using regular Amplitube or some other kind of program, because like the drive, it's different how it works. It adds a lot more distortion and removes a lot more distortion. Even if you have the gain turned all the way up on your other amp, or on your amp over here, if you have the gain turned all the way up, it'll still like completely remove a ton of the gain if you're using the overdrive pedal here. If you adjust, and if you go all the way down, it'll cut it out entirely. It's kind of strange. So that's not really how usually your overdrive pedals work. Alright, so the pedals that are included, there's this distortion pedal, overdrive pedal, this wah pedal that has a broken auto function. This app hasn't been updated in over a year. You'd think at some point they could have fixed the auto wah. And then there's these other pedals that you can buy from the store as well. In this section over here, we've got a chorus pedal. Also flanger. So it works with bass as well. There's some bass presets and a bass amp in here. Alright guys, so that's been a quick review of the iRig UA and a look at the Amplitube UA app. You can actually install this app and try it on even without an iRig UA. You can use the demo mode to hear some of the sounds. But so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Check out the mastersofmusic.com for some additional info. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you like this video, and have a good day, yo.